Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen, this Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. I'm going to use the Ghost Tarot today. Pretty, I was going to say, I'm really excited about the Facebook group, to be honest with you. Super excited about it. Anyway, please remember this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate. And a welcome back to all of those of you who are regulars, and for anyone that's new, welcome. We do daily readings. And we're just looking at real current energies when we do these. And also, please remember to hit the like button if it resonates. And even if it doesn't and you like the content, it helps. The like button helps a ton. And it has, so it's really good stuff. Okay, I'm going to get started here. Cut the deck. Let's see how we do with this Ghost Tarot. I'm really pulled to this one sometimes. There's something about it. It's kind of spooky. Current situation. Three of Cups. Present influence. Four of Pentacles. Future influence. Page of Cups. What you don't see. God dang, Three of Swords. What to look for. Two of Wands, unexpected. Ooh, Ten of Swords, challenge. Six of Cups. We had Six of Cups in the challenge yesterday. Strength, Hangman. And where does this lead? King of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Advice. Advice is the Magician. Ten of Swords. Tell me more about that. What's ending? And Three of Swords. Okay, so Hierophant's at the bottom of the deck. Oh boy. This feels like a celebration to me. So we've got the Three of Cups in the current situation. And I feel like, though, it's about a commitment that's being made. There's a lot of interesting energy, I will tell you that. I think this is getting through that hard time from the reading yesterday. But with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like it's about a commitment of some sort. Now, again, this could be any life area. It doesn't have to be love commitment, but it could be a job commitment. It could be just a commitment to yourself, anything. So the Three of Cups is in the current situation. I do feel like you're celebrating something, or there's something to be celebrated, and that's kind of where you're at right now. And it has to do with this commitment that you're making. Whether it's, again, if it's a commitment to yourself or a commitment to somebody else, it could be anything. Then I get the Four of Pentacles and the present influence, which to me is about, hanging on tightly to something. When I look at it in the runic, it means a little bit more than that. But right now I feel like it's just you're holding on to this feeling of the Three of Cups. You don't want to let it go. And so there was something I feel like that happened. And it kind of, the commitment part of it could be very broad, like just someone making a commitment to, hang out or, something like that. Or it could be a commitment to a job. But I feel like, it's really celebrating it, but then holding on to that feeling. You don't want it to go. And it's kind of messing with you a little bit. I don't think it's bad. We've got some decent cards coming up, but it's still putting you in a little bit of a turmoil because that particular situation is over, and that's what the Ten of Swords is about. But I think too, the Ten of Swords is about the ending of having to be strong because there is something moving forward. It's just remember to keep your eyes broad with the Four of Cups. Future influence is the Page of Cups. So I do feel like there is definitely something coming in that's going to rejuvenate your heart, so to speak, your heart space, because this is someone bringing a gift in, a message, a gift, something that makes you realize that there's heartfelt stuff happening, and that it's good. Now, again, keep the heartfelt open, because it doesn't necessarily mean love. It can, but it could mean friendship. It can mean anybody at work. But whatever this message is that comes in from whoever this comes in, they care about you. They want to see good things happen for you. You know, they care. And I think this message in the future is kind of what leads to a little bit more stability. I think you're still kind of going through the rigmarole in your brain of holding on to this energy, which is the majority of this reading. It's like, okay, so what we don't see is the Three of Swords. To me, so if this is a relationship, the other person can be missing you, and you don't really realize how much they're missing you. I feel like too that no matter what, this is not you. I feel like this is either, if it's work, it's the people around you that are kind of sad. Maybe you're making changing jobs. There's a change here, and it's making someone sad. And the change doesn't have to be big. Like I said, it could be like just a celebration and that's over now, but someone's missing you. They really want to see you. And I get that with the Seven of Cups, Emperor, and the Six of Wands. There is definitely a feeling like, so the Seven of Cups is choices, for Emperor is about control, taking control, and then the Six of Wands is about recognition. I think what we have to keep in mind with this and the Three of Swords is, this is weird, but I feel like someone else sees that you have other choices and that you can take control of the attention that you want. And I feel like someone else it's kind of almost like they're watching you, but not like creepy watching you. They just realize that you have choices in a matter, whether it's work, friendship, the choices that you make. And they're finally recognizing what you bring. And I feel like they're kind of missing out on that. Like they're feeling like they should do something. Like they finally realize, and they're like kind of sad about it. The Two of Wands is in what to watch for. I feel like you need to watch for those plans being made. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is also in a clarifier for this Ten of Swords. So there is something happening here. There's plans happening. How it affects you, I feel like that's where the message comes in, to be honest with you. And I think you need to watch for those energies of forward progression, moving forward, doing something, some kind of plans happening. You need to keep an eye on that, because I think that will say a ton about this situation in particular. We have the Ten of Swords in the unexpected. So what is really ending here? We've got Strength, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups. I think it's like the things that you've been working on, the things that you've had to be strong about, are coming to an end. And I feel like even though the Four of Cups to me sometimes can be the poor little old me card, I think that's actually coming to an end too. I feel like there's this, honestly, I just really got this real big feeling of being strong and like confident. And it hit me like I wanted to stand up and, act confident. And I feel like that's your energy. So I feel like that's the ending, is that, almost like it's a realization. It's not necessarily an ending. It's an ending to a false thought that you have had, and that you have felt like you've had to be strong through whatever is accumulating here, or whatever's happening. So to me, the Seven of Pentacles is all about cropping, raising, taking care of the things that you need to take care of, making sure that things don't come to an end. And then the Four of Cups is you've had your eyes set on something. And I think there's this realization that you're gonna go, okay, um, either you're gonna be getting this, or you're realizing that you have, again, going back to the choices, because the other person is recognizing that you have choices. Again, it could be work, and that's a good thing too, because they need to recognize that we have choices behind us. So we have the Six of Cups in the negative and the Hangman in the positive. The Six of Cups is in the negative only because you keep comparing everything to the past. And this came up yesterday. So this is a reoccurring feeling. And so Spirit's saying, nope, someone needs to hear this. This hasn't heard this yet, or they didn't listen. But it's not just the bad expectations. It's not like sometimes you have to get over the past, and it doesn't mean like forget it or anything like that. What it means is things change. And that's what the message is that, is this person different from the past? This situation isn't necessarily going to be like the past. Don't think that everything is the same. It's not. Like, we have energies that we do, like we do repeats. We know what our most of us, especially if you're a little bit older, when I say a little bit older, even in your 30s and 40s, you're feeling like you understand yourself a little better, and you understand where you repeat, and where your your dangerous behaviors or things that you attract. You're starting to realize those things. And that's the Hangman too. The positive is that you're starting to see that I know that this is a problem for me, let's say, at whatever it is, and I know I need to stay away from that. However, though, the Six of Cups kind of gets in your way because you're expecting it to be just like the past. And it's not necessarily going to be that way. Okay, we got that. So where does this lead? It leads to the King of Pentacles, then the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like this King of Pentacles could be somebody, work, lover, anybody, non-gender. But what happens after that is you really feel like you're working in a team. It like changes dynamic. Something changes the dynamic here of the situation or relationship. If it's a love relationship, you're going to feel a lot better about the give and take and what you both bring to the relationship. If it's work, it's just going to be working around people that really help you grow too, with the Three of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is the key, though. That's either, if this is a love thing, it's that person. If it's more of a job, it could be like a boss or someone that kickstarts this team. Again, it doesn't have to be a man. It's just someone who's very stable, and probably, if it's work, they are some kind of manager, director, depending on how big your company is. And if they're not, have a title, they definitely have the respect that they've done a good job at whatever it is. And this Three of Pentacles feels very good to me. It really does. So the Magician comes in as your advice. This is, don't be hard on yourself too. Realize that you can do whatever you put your mind to doing. This is important because, again, we need to bring that confidence back, which I think you're getting. But once you get in that Hangman, once you use that strength of being able to look at things a little differently and really do some self-reflection, I feel like the Magician is saying, don't be hard on yourself. Don't that time is over. It's time to move on and forward. It doesn't mean you have to leave somebody. It doesn't mean anything like that. This is very current energy, but what it is, it's a reminder that you need to see all of the things that you do have. And again, we have that Four of Pentacles in the present influence, which is about all of the lessons that you learned as well as all of the things that you have. It can also be holding on tightly to something, absolutely, but sometimes we need to hold on to that stuff. However, I feel like it's directly related. In this reading, it's directly related to that Six of Cups. Don't hold on to the past so much. Look forward, work for moving forward. And the Magician reminds you that you have what it takes to do so. Let's pull another card. This has the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so is there anything else we need to know today? The world. I think this is, look at all of the accomplishments that you made. Again, it goes with the magician. And the reason why I feel that way is this isn't necessarily a company coming to an end, although it could be something coming to, reaching a goal. But to me, more importantly, it's look at everything you've done and understand that you have a lot to give and a lot, you've learned a lot, you've come a long way. The world is all about coming a long way. So know that that's happening, and know that, it's up to you really, how you move forward with this. But I feel like it's really cool energy because of the magician and the world there. You've got what it takes. Know that, understand that, and then you've got this. So I hope this resonated. Please let me know. Give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Take care. Have a beautiful day.